Well, good thing I won't have to do. Shit, hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. This is Brennan Ingram, back here with another live stream today. So I'm going to be reviewing last night's Monday Night Raw. Meaning, I'm going to be telling you what all happened on Monday Night Raw instead of, there was no, well, first of all, meaning I'm going to be telling y'all what all happened on Monday Night Raw. So there was just, there weren't really no matches. There was just basically promos, class promos at the Performance Center last night on Monday Night Raw. So I'm simply, it's going to be a quick review. It's not going to be long. But I would still like to get some views and some likes on this live stream. To those of you who didn't get to watch Monday Night Raw last night, of course I'm doing this for you. And you only. And for everybody else, well, for everybody else who wants to see it too. Who wants to hear about it too, I guess. So, first of all, before I get started with this Monday Night Raw review, be sure you hit that like, subscribe button, turn on those notifications so you won't miss the live streams I do on this channel every week. The Monday Night Raw review, of course, the Monday Night Raw results and review, Friday Night SmackDown, 205 Live, NXT and NXT UK results and review, basically the same thing, but different matches, different promos, different review. So, yeah, be sure you do all that. Be sure you follow me on Twitter. Be sure you like my Facebook page, my page that I'm going to be boosting up probably in about 1 or 2 weeks. This time, it's going to be two more weeks before I boost up my page. I got 2 more weeks before I boost up my page for to get more views and stuff. You got to pay to boost up your page, so I got to do that. So that 2 more weeks, then I'll be boosting up my page. So I'm also actually going to be posting my YouTube channel link on Instagram, so everybody on Instagram can go to my YouTube channel. Matter of fact, I'm actually going to post my YouTube link on my Instagram bio right now. So, while I'm doing that, I'm going to talk to y'all about a few things. Number one, well, I was just told on Twitter that the governor has ordered all North Carolina bars and restaurants to close down dine-ins. So when I go to work today, it'll be dine-ins. It won't be carry-outs. I mean, well, it'll be carry-outs. It won't be dine-ins. I got it backwards. So that's one less thing we got to worry about when I go to work. That's one less thing me and my general manager and all my workers and my shift manager has to worry about. Won't have to worry about people coming in, ordering stuff. It'll just be dine in. I mean, not dine in, carry out. God dang it, I keep getting that confused. Now all of a sudden I come on here, I get something wrong. But yeah, we won't have to worry about no. We will not have to worry about no. Let's see. Yeah, we won't have to worry about no dine-in or carry out. It'll be drive-through. That's a good. I mean, that's good. That's good by the governor to do that. I mean, he did the right thing. Clearly, he doesn't want nobody coming in trying to give us the coronavirus. I mean, I wouldn't want it either. I wouldn't want it either. And basically, I'm actually going to tell y'all what the coronavirus basically is. I'm actually going to look it up right now. the COVID-19, the COVID-19. I'm actually gonna tell y'all what the coronavirus really is. So, ladies and gentlemen, basically the coronavirus are a group of related viruses that cause diseases in mammals and birds and humans. Coronaviruses cause respiratory tract infections that can be mild, such as some cases of the common cold, among other possible causes. Permanently, the rhinoviruses. Basically, others that can be lethal, such as SARS, MERS, and COVID-19. So basically, what it's saying is mammals can get viruses too. Not only mammals, humans can get viruses too. That's what it's saying. While in cows and pigs, they cause diarrhea, or whatever that word is. I can't even pronounce that word right. There are yet to be vaccines or drugs to prevent or treat human coronavirus infections. See, that's the thing. That's the thing that pisses people off. That there are no vaccines or antiviral drugs to prevent it. You know, to prevent all that stuff. It seems like it should be vaccines and antiviral stuff to prevent that. Antiviral drugs and stuff to prevent all that. But it's not. So that's basically what a coronavirus is. I just gave you an education history lesson on what coronavirus is. To those of you who don't know, now you know. So now you know to stay away from it. Now you know to wash your hands, sanitize your hands, and make sure you don't get it. Don't have contact with people that are ill and sick and that got the coronavirus. Don't have contact with those people. Don't even shake those people's hands. Don't even do that. Don't do none of that. Because all that can cause you to get all that can lead to you getting a coronavirus if you do that. If you shake people's hands, people sneeze on you, that's gonna mean you're gonna have it. Of course, if you stay away from the person that has the coronavirus, you won't get it. But if you don't, then you will. I just thank God that I don't have it. I don't want it. I don't want nothing to do with it. Honestly. I would much rather be better than sick. Tell you the truth about it. And I would much rather be healthy than unhealthy. So that's what all that stuff's what coronavirus is. Oh yeah, not to mention coronavirus was first discovered in the late 1960s. I wasn't even around during that time, surprisingly. And that's when all the bad stuff occurred, all the KKK stuff and all that. That's when all the good and bad stuff had occurred. That's when all the gang related blood and Crips and stuff started being around, started taking over the cities and stuff. So the earliest ones were discovered in chickens. They were discovered in an infection, bronchitis virus in chickens. So that's what that's about. And in two human patients with the common cold. It says that too. And not to mention, also, not to mention that it was later named human coronavirus 229E, 209E. Well, that's what it basically stands for, 209E. I wonder what that E stands for though. Curious. I was curious. I'm curious to what that E stand for. Very, very curious. Really curious. To me, it's very suspicious. Named human coronavirus 229E. To me, it's kind of suspicious. The way it sounds, the way I'm saying it. I know it sounds kind of suspicious, but that's the fact. It was named that, so. Oh, not to mention human coronavirus OC43. That too. So anyway, back to the Monday Night Raw review. So I'm basically only going to be doing one match, and it's going to be Andrade versus Rey Mysterio, because that's the only match that was on the Monday Night Raw card. Let's be honest. Am I right or wrong? Basically, I'm right. So that was the only match on the Monday Night Raw card. And I think I'm going to have to take a bathroom break already. Holy crap. I didn't mean to say that, but that's the truth. Alright. Wait a second. Come on, man. This thing's tripping. I was like, wait a second. This thing tripping. For real. On my phone, trying to post my YouTube channel link on Instagram so I can post it on Facebook story. I'm gonna post it on, before I get started this view, I'm actually gonna post it on Facebook as well. As well as my Facebook page. Alright. that's a whole lot better. Oh, I keep getting these calls from South North Carolina. Don't you ever get calls from South? Has anybody ever got calls from South North Carolina? And that drives me crazy when you get calls like that. Thinking you won something, thinking you won $1,000 or something, and then they come up and say something else. Hey, they'd be like, "Hey, this is Sean for the something something benefits." I'd be like, man, whatever. I'm hanging up on you. Well, benefits my ass. I mean, no offense, but damn, come on. Perfect. That's the way I wanted it. Alright. Just doesn't seem right like that. Perfect. Yeah, that's the way I want it. Alright. Ladies and gents, get ready to start the review in a minute. Give me five give me 5-10 minutes, then I'll get started. I just got through posting the okay, so I just posted, subscribe to my channel on Instagram. Just posted that on Instagram for everybody. I'm actually gonna post it on Instagram on another page. So now I can get ready to post it on Facebook. And as well as the Facebook page. Alright. I'm gonna keep posting this. Tell everybody. I'm gonna keep telling everybody this. I'm gonna keep telling everybody to subscribe to my channel here. Till I get those subscribers. Of course. I'm doing good on it. So I'm basically getting ready to post it on my Facebook page now, and then we're going to get started with the review. Because I'm ready to tell y'all what happened last night on Monday Night Raw at the Performance Center. The hell, I keep getting these Washington Post damn posters on the damn tablet. Damn. Jesus Christ, don't Don't you hate when stuff get on your nerves? You keep getting the same things and stuff. Oh man, just like dang, leave me alone. You know what? I might boost up my page right now. Hmm. You know what? I might boost up my page after this live stream. I might do it. You know what? I think I am gonna boost up my page after this live stream. Maybe boost it up for $4 or $5 and see what's gonna happen. I'm gonna boost up my page to see what's gonna happen. That's what I'm gonna do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna boost up my page. What's gonna happen? 6 people reached, 5 people reached, 5 people reached, 0, 4, 0. What I need to do now is edit my description. Contact info. So what I need to do is, let's see. Alright, so I'm gonna post this on my page. Not my YouTube channel, not my Facebook profile, but my Facebook page, my created page, my Facebook created page. I'm actually going to be sharing my page too. I'm sorry it's kind of quiet in here, but just bear with me. I'm getting ready to start with the review. Newsfeed. Alright, so I think now we're getting ready to get started. I'm actually going to start this over. I messed up. I need to start over. I need to delete this and repost it. Shit. Ooh, I gotta start there. Alright. Rest room. I'm trying not to see it. Alright, so I'm gonna go use the restroom, and then this time we are gonna get started with the review for real this time. I'm not joking. I promise you. As soon as I come back from the restroom, we're gonna get started. Hopefully, I get some views and some comments on the match that I'm gonna be doing on this review. Uh, all right. Oh, the website. That's what I needed to. Of course. Of course. I'm editing that. I'm gonna have to edit that on my page later too. I don't even know why I took Google Chrome off. I obviously freaking need it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be back. I'm gonna use the restroom, and then we're gonna start we're gonna start the Monday Night Raw. We're gonna start last night's Monday Night Raw review. And I'm actually gonna have to edit it and put March the 16th, because it wasn't March the 16th. It wasn't March the 17th. It's March the 16th. I'm actually gonna have to edit it. Ah. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. So, we're going to go ahead and get started. First of all, I just want to say that, I'm actually going to download the Monday Night Raw Performance Center on this game to show y'all what it would actually look like, to show y'all a glimpse, to show y'all what the Monday Night Raw Performance Center would actually look like. Alright, so we're going to get started. So, Monday Night Raw opens from the WWE Performance Center in Florida, of course, with Jerry Lawler, Byron Saxton, and Tom Phillips in the ring. So they introduced a unique show and mentioned that Stone Cold will be there, as well as Edge and The Undertaker. Edge's music hits, and out the Hall of Famer comes. Edge takes the ring by himself and says it's been a strange few months for him and his wife, and we see a footage of Randy Orton's attacks. Edge says it has been a long time coming. When Bob Orton introduced him to his fresh-faced son some 20 years ago, he knew in his gut their lives would intertwine. They stole the show, battling for the Intercontinental Championship, forming Rated RKO to take down D-Generation X. All those roads they traveled, exchanging stories, finding out they disliked the same people and owed the same men for their entire careers. Edge says Foley took both of them at a young age and forced them to live by the sword. But there's one lesson Edge took from Foley that Randy didn't greet. Edge says him and Randy are very alike. Though Orton is an entitled brat. Randy might be the very best to ever step in the ring, but Edge says that he was handed everything in a silver platter, and it makes Orton jealous that someone like Edge could achieve all the same things. Coming from nothing, he didn't have a rich daddy. He had a single mother who broke her back to make his dreams come true. He says Orton said he loves him, but he's just jealous. So 2 weeks ago, Beth came back to give a medical update, but what no one realized is that she was there to retire him again. Publicly, she felt Edge shouldn't have to retire from what he loves twice, but Randy couldn't stop himself. And Randy said Edge pulled him out of holes, saved him from making horrible decisions. But this time Orton saved him, stopped him from making a horrible decision. So at WrestleMania, if Randy has the guts, it's going to be Edge versus Randy Orton in a last man standing match. It says Orton didn't go to write the story. It's a redemption story, and at the end, Randy won't be standing. Earlier today, we see a video of Becky Lynch arriving at the Performance Center in a semi truck with her picture on it. She'll be live on Raw tonight, it said. Last night she was live on Raw, by the way. So WWE was showing the entire Men's Royal Rumble match from January. You can read, it says you can read out results of that match and every other match from the card right here. You can read all that. Basically, you can read it on ringsidenews.com. And believe it or not, I'm actually going to have a discussion with Ringside News. I'm actually going to have a talk with Ringside News, see if we can work together on, I've been wanting to break this news to y'all. So, before I continue any further with this review, I have some good news to tell y'all. I am actually somehow going to have contact with ringsidenews.com to see if me and the Ringside News can work together on providing you all the best Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown, NXT, UK, and 205 Live results on my channel. I want this to work. I want to be able to work with a site that will actually help me get views and views and let's see what else, views and likes and more people subscribe. So I actually want to help Ringside News too as well. So I'm gonna have contact with those guys. We're gonna talk with them, see what they're gonna say about it. If they say no, then it's okay. If they say yes, then I'll be surprised. I'll be happy. I'll be like, yeah. I'll be like, I'll be excited. So we'll see what's gonna happen. We'll see. I think after this, I'm gonna actually have contact with ringsidenews.com to see what they think. See what they right now. See what they think about it. See if they think this will be good for them. Alright, so moving forward, back to this review. So they returned to Lawler, Saxton, and Phillips behind the announce desk after the Royal Rumble match. They rely on the news. They relayed that news that WrestleMania will be aired from the Performance Center this year. And the King says the show must go on. Phillips says all the matches will be the same. Then shows us footage of 2 weeks ago when McIntyre attacked Brock Lesnar and left him laying. But here's the thing. A lot of people are not happy that the WWE WrestleMania will be aired at the Performance Center. A lot of people are not happy about that. They want to go. They are wanting to go to see the wrestlers, face to face, in person, in person in the ring, wrestling. I don't blame them. I mean, I wouldn't be happy about it either, honestly. I think to them it would be a waste of time. I think to them it's messed up, man. I mean, it really is. The sad part is the fans won't even go get to see the match. Won't even get to go to the Performance Center either to see all the matches on the card, the WrestleMania card. And of course, I will be doing a review. I will be doing the resulting review on WrestleMania on WWE 2K20. Of course, right after WrestleMania. Of course, I'll be doing that on my streaming live on WWE 2K20 on my YouTube channel. To show y'all what happened with those matches and to tell y'all what happened with those matches too. To review to y'all what really happened with those matches after WrestleMania. So I'll be doing a review on WrestleMania and that stuff, all that. And I think I will also be doing a review on NXT Takeover Phoenix. I don't know if they're actually going to be having any Hall of Fame or NXT or not. I think they're going to be canceled with all that, more than likely. I mean, it's really heartbroken that the fans won't get to go to WrestleMania to see some of the wrestlers wrestling, but instead we'll have to watch it at home because of the coronavirus. It's really sad. It is. Ladies and gentlemen, it's really sad. And of course, it's an honor for me to do this review for people at home. For people at home who's not going to get to watch WrestleMania. Of course, I'm actually going to do WrestleMania on this game. I'm actually going to do my WWE WrestleMania results and review on this. I'm actually going to do the WWE WrestleMania results and review on 2K20. Streaming live on 2K20, of course. It'll be a good review. I'll make it good. It's going to be good. I just want my I just want my subscribers and my views, and I just really want to put it out there on what happens in everything that happens in WWE. You know, I like to. I decided since I watch WWE, why not do reviews on? Why not do results and reviews about WWE, about what happened on all three of those brands, all five of the brands actually. I don't know what happened with the TV, but I'm about to turn it back. My controls acting kind of funny today. So after they showed the footage of 2 weeks ago when McIntyre attacked Brock Lesnar and left him laying, it was time for the contract. Yeah, they showed that footage last night, of course, but anyways, Lawler introduces The Undertaker. The dead man just saunters to the ring wearing a beanie and no shirt. Old school Undertaker, of course. Attitude Era Undertaker. The dead man, not unlike the American Badass, he didn't waste any time, however. He just flips the table and starts wrecking the place. And it cuts to commercial. We're back live, and the announcers say that the reason The Undertaker flipped out is because there was no contract to be signed. We see a replay of last week when Styles cut the scathing promo on the dead man. The Undertaker is still in the ring, pacing around. AJ Styles' music hits, and the Undertaker waits. But AJ doesn't appear. His music hits again, but it's the same thing. AJ and the OC appear on the screen. AJ says he has the contract, and it was him who challenged the Undertaker to a Mania match. Yet, here we are, the Performance Center, where so many young stars come, looking to become the next Undertaker. Styles says he is a legend on the Mountain Rushmore for sure, but this is 2020. He says you don't see Michael Jordan inserting himself into the NBA Finals, or Brett Favre injecting himself into the Super Bowl. However, the dead man comes out limping to the ring every year for WrestleMania, and it's all because of his wife. Styles says Undertaker is a shell of his former self. His flame is gone. He says part of him thinks he should have some sympathy for the old man, but it's not there. That's because Taker stuck his nose in the OC's business twice. At WrestleMania, though, the lights can go out, but Taker can't hide, and we damn sure know he can't run. Styles says that once the show is over, he'll happily pay for his assisted living. And really, he's doing everyone a favor when he makes him rest in peace. Styles signs the contract, then asks Gallows and Anderson to take the contract to the Taker. But they don't wait. They don't want to. Styles forced them anyway, and they meander to the ring where the dead man waits. Gallows and Anderson slides the contract into the ring, then back away, but the lights go out and the bell tolls. The lights come back on and Undertaker's behind them. They slowly turn around and he runs them both into the ring apron. He uppercuts Anderson, then whips him into the steel steps. Taker then beats Gallows down against the apron, before tossing Anderson into the barricade. Luke is tossed into the barricade as well. Then Undertaker signs the contract and stuffs it in Anderson's mouth. Undertaker stares at AJ's face on the screen. Up next, Randy Orton faces Andrade. so is Rey Mysterio versus Andrade. This is the only match that took place on Monday Night Raw at the Performance Center. So I'm actually going to download the Monday Night Raw Performance Center. I'm actually going to go ahead and try to find it. Yeah. Good Lord. Sorry. It's freaking. There it is. Found it. Look at that. Just found it. Ain't that something? As soon as I looked, it appeared. And let me tell y'all the real reason why we kept on getting these glitches on the game. The real reason why we kept on getting these other different patches is because they haven't released the real patch. The patch that would fix the whole game. That's why. That is the real reason why we kept getting all these update patches. All these updated glitch patches and shit. Like the patches 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. The reason why we kept getting those is because they were trying to give us a patch for a bit. They were trying to stall time. They were trying to give us a patch to do us for a bit until they released the real patch that would actually fix the game. So when they released the real patch that would actually fix the game, when they released 1.08 patch, come to find out, that was the patch all along. That was the updated patch that would fix the whole game, and it did. Come to find out, there is no glitches on this game anymore now. I think it's great. It's better. It's good to say. I think it's great to say now. It's good to say now that WWE developers have finally figured out a way to fix WWE 2K20 by releasing a updated patch that would fix all the glitches on this game. So they have finally did it. I was like, man, my reaction, I was like, about time. That's what my reaction was, about time. So now, we won't have to worry about any more glitches on the game. They released the patch, they fixed everything, now everything is fixed on this game. Everything. I mean everything. You can even, if you select Lacey Evans, her hair won't even glitch anymore. If you fix Sarah Logan, her hair won't glitch anymore either. All the stuff is fixed. Everything's fixed up on the game. On the PS4. They released a patch for the PS4. They fixed everything. Finally. I was super happy. When I got that news from my sources, I was super happy. I was like, thank God they fixed that. I was super happy. I'm glad they finally fixed it, man. I mean, you know how long we've been waiting for that to be fixed? I mean, people just don't realize, man. We've been waiting for that for a long time. Some of us that play WWE 2K20 and 19, we've been waiting for all that to be fixed for a long time. We've been waiting for that patch to be fixed. Now, it's finally fixed. Finally, it is fixed. So now basically what I'm trying to find is the it's the Raw WWE Performance Center. I bet you they're probably going to release a WWE Performance Center ring on WWE 2K21 a bit. Guarantee you they're going to release WWE Performance Center. That's probably what's going to happen. More than likely. In my estimate opinion. opinion is what I think is going to happen, of course, anyway. I mean, that's just my opinion. I don't know what y'all will probably think, but I know that's my opinion. I think they're probably going to put WWE Performance Center on WWE 2K21. I don't know how they're going to do WWE 2K21. I just hope it's good and fixed. I just hope there ain't going to be no glitches like it was in WWE 2K20. Finally, they released a real patch that was going to fix everything, and it did. It fixed everything. I'm super happy. I'm really glad that they did that finally. I haven't even got to play WWE Online, which I will be doing that Friday. Wednesday, I'll probably be on World of Tanks grinding on that contract. I probably won't be able to get that contract done. Let's be honest, I'm not going to be able to get it done. It's not going to happen. Once I get to stage 10, it's going to take a long time to get it done. I probably won't even be able to get 700 gold either and get that. I mean, let's be honest. It's not going to happen. Getting 700 gold is just not going to happen. I mean, really. I don't think it's going to happen. I work at a job and I'm working online trying to take surveys, trying to get paid to take surveys online. But as you all can see, that really isn't easy like you think it is. I even have a clickforcash.com where I even have an account on clickforcash.com where I take surveys and get paid taking surveys. I released that Click for Cash link last week. I think it was last week. Posted it on some of my stories. Haven't posted it on my Facebook story yet, but I will post that link on my Facebook story. I guess the WWE Performance Center, I guess the one we'll have to download is the one that's already done. Oh, I like to see this, the Fiend lighting. That's pretty nice, the Fiend lighting. That Fiend lighting looks nice. Alright. I'm really glad they fixed the game this time. I'm really glad they really fixed the game, though. I keep saying it, but it's the truth. Now, the Monday Night Raw WWE Performance Center I'm trying to find is, there is one that hasn't been downloaded yet. I'm going to check it out in just a minute. Never mind, might as well go back. a look at this. See what it looks like. Hey, that's a SmackDown Performance Center. What the heck? Thought that was the Raw Performance Center. That's come to find out it's the SmackDown Performance Center. What the heck? Wow, really? What in the world? Well, guess we'll have to do it at the Raw Arena. The fans. Guess we'll have to do that match on the Raw Arena. So, coming up next was there was only one match that took place at the Performance Center. It was Andrade versus Rey Mysterio. So here I am getting ready to do the match. So Asuka played a role in this matchup basically because she was at commentating. She was the commentator. So of course up next was Rey Mysterio facing Andrade, and still to come the greatest of all time, Stone Cold Steve Austin. just hope this coronavirus, guys, ladies and gentlemen, I just hope this coronavirus goes away sooner or later. I just hope soon this coronavirus goes away. It's just too much. I'm telling you, it really is. Just too much. This is way too much.
One of the all-time greats.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio!
Being in the presence of a true legend of Lucha Libre gives the arena a total electric feeling. It's indescribable.
Rey Mysterio is undoubtedly one of the all-time greats and potentially a future Hall of Famer. El ídolo es en la casa.
And his opponent from Gomez, Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 215 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, Andrade!
Well, he's a third-generation superstar. Really is been refocused here in WWE. Much of that success can be attributed to his business manager, Zelina Vega.
Yeah, Zelina Vega takes care of all the exterior factors in his career, whether it's his travel, his finances, his meal prep, so Andrade can focus solely on competing inside the ring.
Zelina Vega is as intelligent and dangerous as she is beautiful. Soaking it all in.
He'll tell you, wherever I go, I deserve to be the main event.
This has become an incredible rivalry, the talk amongst members of the Hammerlock.
DDT!
The pay window beckons. This is his chance. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
That's either sheer genius or complete stupidity, Cole. Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Rey Mysterio creating opportunity.
The speed with that elbow was mind-blowing.
Wasn't expecting that. An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Lives to fight another day. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. If you're just joining us, welcome to Monday Night Raw. Michael Cole alongside Corey Graves and Byron Saxton.
And Rey Mysterio said, not this time.
Boom. Nice. Since Rey Mysterio's return to WWE, has been eager to prove himself against today's superstars. Byron, do you agree that Rey needs to mix it up between utilizing his speed and ground attacks?
Absolutely, Michael. Rey has a slight edge in speed, but Andrade is expecting a high-tempo match. If Mysterio can incorporate a ground attack and holds, it'll slow things down and keep Andrade guessing.
Yeah, I have to agree. Andrade can quickly turn the tide of a match with one maneuver. This isn't necessarily the time to experiment because a mistake can be costly.
The Three Amigos!
Whoa, just floating through the air.
He's looking a little off balance.
Yeah, but he's not breathing heavy yet. Up and around.
Picture-perfect drop kick. Mysterio showing that arsenal. Training, strategizing, and execution. It's all coming together right now.
And now that one's countered.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the longest-running weekly episodic television show in history. Another chapter of Monday Night Raw. Moved out of the way.
Great wherewithal for Rey Mysterio.
Down with a power bomb. And it's Andrade almost kicking out with ease.
That's all right, Cole.
It's not looking good for him here.
He's got to get out of that corner.
Ha, making it pay. Oh, no. Up on the top rope.
Hazardous part of town for these two competitors.
This could go south in a hurry. Here we go.
Superplex.
Andrade into the cover. And he gets the shoulder up.
Hey, I guess you never know.
Great evasion. Oh, elbow to the knee. That'll hyperextend your leg. The Three Amigos. He's in control. Power bomb. And here we go now. Elbow drop. He's in a little bit of trouble now.
He's getting beaten up out there, but staying strong.
Drop kick to the knee.
Ugh.
Who does this methodical pace benefit? Powerbomb! A kick out after one.
He showed up here tonight for a fight, and that's exactly what we are seeing.
He's climbing the ropes again here.
All the way from the top rope.
Look at this.
Snap suplex.
Slips out of harm's way.
Brutality.
Just carrying the opposition here. Oh, God, face first. He may be in a bad way. There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out? Not enough to end this one. You know, these guys are getting...
There's not much room out there.
Are you kidding me? Off the apron to the floor. Look at this fire. Look at this heart. This is why social media explodes when these Andrade and Mysterio matches happen.
The fact that this match is still going on defies all principles of logic.
Another highlight reel moment for Rey Mysterio.
Whoa!
Proving tough to catch.
A running slap. That's just insulting. Rey Mysterio creating opportunity.
Slips out of harm's way. And another reversal. Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
And finds a counter. And
oh my God, what a forearm!
right to the jaw. Nice monkey flip.
What an incredible moonsault.
Striking blow. Oh, flipping the script on him there.
Yet another counter. It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Gentlemen, Rey Mysterio may be fading away here. Yeah, he's being torn apart in there. He might have been waiting on that one.
Samoan driver. That has got to be it.
It's been a hardship for these superstars to get to this point. I think these fans are driving them to claw that extra inch.
You can sense the ride these fans have been on, and I'm right there with them.
Anticipated that attack perfectly.
Oh, wow. Frankensteiner. Nice.
That was beautiful.
Back now inside the ring. He can end it here.
He's got him. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
How? And submission move.
First DDT. Making him pay.
Running Hurricane Rana.
Neck breaker. Ouch. Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
What a suplex.
Two. How did he do that?
Saw that one coming. Lost in the corner right now. Oh, no, we've got a problem here, guys. Jarring.
Oh, read him there. Setting up. Looks like.
Kick right to the midsection.
Slingshot right across the back of the neck.
Ouch. He's not going to like this. Reverses. Can he make him pay? Wow, what a sequence.
No, another reversal. Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
What energy in the arena tonight. All the way up and down. I think we know what's coming next. In the wheelhouse. Oh. 619. Go once more. Setting it up. Can he shut the door on this one?
There's nothing left to prove here. Just finish it.
Rey Mysterio gets the win.
If Andrade was looking for a time to be tranquilo, this was not it.
Here is your winner, Rey Mysterio!
What a victory by Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, you have to tip your cap to Andrade, once again raising his level of competition. But tonight, Rey Mysterio proved he is the king of Lucha Libre.
Statement made by Rey Mysterio. Andrade, adios.
Alright, so I'm gonna tell you what happened this match. So we're back, and Mysterio made his entrance. For some reason, Asuka had joined the commentary team for this one, for this match. So the bell rings and Rey drop kicks Andrade onto the middle rope, but the United States champion grabs Rey from behind and slams him down. So Andrade hits a running drop kick followed by an elbow drop to the back. Andrade takes the wrist, but Rey hits a springboard head scissors. Andrade throws Rey to the apron where Vega drops his ankles. Rey shakes her off and goes to the top rope. And Rey jumps, but gets caught in midair with a drop kick. Andrade gets a 2 count as they head to commercial break. So back for commercial break, Rey Mysterio on Andrade's shoulders. We return to find Rey Mysterio on Andrade's shoulders, and he hits a Hurricane Rana that sends the United States champion into the ring post. Then Rey hits a springboard seated senton followed by a head scissors. Then reverses a sunset flip and connects with a kick. Then Rey hits a springboard, but Andrade catches him. Rey counters a suplex, but gets caught with a back elbow. Rey near fall. Andrade looks for the Three Amigos, but Rey counters with a Hurricane Rana into the middle rope. Ray hits a 619 followed by a splash for the win. So then, after that match, we see highlights of the Women's Elimination Chamber match from 8 days ago. Becky Lynch will be live that night, and she was. So Becky Lynch came to the ring to thunderous applause. Lynch says this one goes out to Baszler, who she knows is watching. She says Baszler is obsessed and has been told she can bully her way through life. She did it in NXT and she couldn't help but watch this ginger head legend on Raw running the show. As long as she is the champion, Shayna's life is a lie. So that's what Becky Lynch said. So Becky Lynch then said, so let her explain it in terms. She'll understand. Becky Lynch says she was hunted until she got tired. She's the prey who killed her predator. She says every tweet, every line is designed to make Baszler think what she wants her to think. So she can walk around with her with her Groot shield, with her gum shield and cold eyes. But she knows Becky is different. Lynch wants Baszler to think how it will feel when she beats her. She watched Baszler rip through the Elimination Chamber, and it was a wake-up call. But at WrestleMania, she will show that her life is a lie, and it will hit her. It will hit her like a truck. We see Baszler watching on a monitor backstage, furious. You see another clip of a classic Stone Cold Steve Austin moment. And this time, it's when he beat Vince McMahon in the hospital. So, then commercial break, we see a replay of last Monday when Rhea Ripley punched Charlotte Flair. Then a replay of NXT this week when Charlotte came to NXT and they brawled until Flair applied the figure four around the ring post. They will fight for the NXT Women's Championship at WrestleMania at the Performance Center. Charlotte Caruso interviews Kevin Owens backstage and she asks where and when he wants to face Seth Rollins. KO addresses Seth and says, of course, he accepts his challenge. It will happen at the Performance Center. There's truly no better place because for months Seth has used his goons and had an advantage. But this is his ground zero. He had his WWE tryout at the Performance Center. And prior to that, he was told by so many people that he wasn't the WWE material, including Seth Rollins. In the walls of the PC, he made many friends and brothers and memories that will last a lifetime. And he beat Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. He will establish another memory inside the Performance Center. Next week on Raw, both Brock Lesnar and Drew McIntyre will be on the show. Also, Randy Orton will be live to answer Edge's challenge to a last man standing match. The Texas Rattlesnake Hall of Famer, the greatest of all time, Stone Cold Steve Austin, makes his way to the ring, drinking some beer. Austin grabs 2 beers in the ring, sinks them before falling into his back and spawning his beer. Austin says, I blew myself up on my entrance. He says he's out here to make a declaration that the 16th day of March is a national holiday. And if you want to know what 316 Day is all about, give me a hell yeah. And then the camera cuts to the fans. Austin asks again, and Byron Saxton answers in very cringy-worthy fashion. So Austin asks again. Steve Austin says 316 is the day in which you answer a load of crap from someone by giving them a certain finger salute. Byron Saxton is holding up a giant 8 card, seemingly rating Austin. The rattlesnake continues and says 316 is a day in which you can open up a can of whoop ass on anyone. And Byron gives Austin 316 day. Byron gives Austin a 6. So 316 day is also a day when the speed limit is a suggestion. A day when your boss works for you. A day when you can have beer instead of your morning coffee. A day when 4 letter words are always acceptable. Saxton give Austin a 5, and he doesn't like it. Austin asks him to reconsider, but he doesn't. Basically, 316 is the day which you can whip anybody's ass and get away with it. So basically, Stone Cold invites Byron down to the ring to celebrate 316 with him. Austin grabs a few beers while Byron walks to the ring. Austin rates Byron's outfit, then shakes his hand. In the ring, Austin says he appreciates Byron's work and says he was a little tough on him. Saxton says he was just being honest, but he loves him. Austin says he appreciates all the depth Byron brought to the show tonight, so he hands him a beer to Byron for being an adulterated jackass, basically, so to speak. Austin splashes the beer over Byron, then stunners him. As Austin is celebrating with his beers, Becky Lynch comes down to the ring with a cooler. Austin reminds Becky that the last time they were in the ring together, she stunned him. Austin asks her if she respects 316, and she says she does. The two of them share some beers. Then Austin pours beer over Saxton and stuns him again to the end of the show. And that was the end of the first ever Monday Night Raw from the WWE Performance Center. Let me know your thoughts of the show of last night's Monday Night Raw. And I will see y'all back here on my live stream on WWE. I will see you back here streaming live on WWE 2K20 on the YouTube channel doing the WWE NXT results and review. Until then, stay in good health. Make sure you wash your hands and sanitize your hands. So that's going to do it. That's it. Everybody, have a good day. Catch you all later.